All right, hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take, brought to you by our great friends over at Welch and Company Jewelers, the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group, Camillus Golf Club, and our good buddies over at Barks and Rec Doggy Daycare. So tonight is it. It's Game 5 for the marbles, all the marbles between the Yankees and the Rays. The Rays go back, of course, to being the home team and having the last at bat as well. And what are we looking for here? I mean, it's all hands on deck, obviously. I mean, this is going to be ridiculous. Everybody is available in the Yankee bullpen. Last night, it really helped that Zach Britton gave him a bunch of length. Chad Green gave him a bunch of length. Chapman gave him a little extra length. But the pitch counts for all three of them were not that high. In fact, the Yankees could even, after Garrett Cole, who, by the way, this is 324 million reasons why you went out and got this guy for this exact situation. You can use Britton again. You can use Green again. Boone said, he'll kind of see how they feel when they show up to the ballpark today. But you can almost go to Davy Garcia as well for a little while, considering that the Game 2 blunder makes him wildly available, right? You can go to Ottavino. Obviously, the Yankees have all their guys. And also Diego Castillo and the bunch over in Tampa. Those guys are all ready and able as well because Kevin Cash didn't use his premier relievers quite a bit last night. This is absolutely what it had to come down to. I picked the Yankees in 5 games after the Game 2 blunder. I stuck with the prediction, but didn't really feel good about them the rest of the way because the Yankees really just haven't proved anything. I mean, this team, sure, they've gotten to multiple ALCSs, but they just haven't gotten over the hump, this group in recent times. Maybe this is the group to do it this year. I don't know. Obviously, a couple of big-time things to also to look for. Kyle Higashioka, who, again, is proving why you shouldn't have Gary Sanchez on this roster anymore. Last night he played unbelievable defense and had a hit late, and I think, or got an RBI late, and I think that it's crucial for him tonight. Again, I mean, he's going to be catching Garrett Cole. He's basically his personal catcher. Higashioka is way more valuable and productive than Gary Sanchez. At the end of the season, I think the Yankees have got to finally decide, this is it. Go get JT Realmuto or go to somebody else and platoon Higashioka and somebody else. He's basically the new Austin Romine. Another thing to look for is Gleyber Torres is hit a huge home run last night. Luke Voigt hit a huge home run last night. Those two guys are crucial to this lineup. And DJ LeMahieu started to get going as well with his multiple hits. And if you get LeMahieu and you get Voigt and you get Torres, who's missing? Aaron Judge. Here's a guy who, his splash home runs, but it's boom or bust with him. Aaron Hicks at times in the series, getting going. He had great at-bats in Game 1. The Yankee lineup, if they all can come together for one game, it's going to be awfully difficult. Also, Garrett Cole pitching on 3 days rest for the first time in his entire career. How does he handle that? He's not worried about it. He wants the ball, of course, but you don't know how your stuff is going to be, and we'll see how that permeates throughout the game. I also would look at Tyler Glasnow, who's pitching for the Rays on 2 days rest, and of course, managerial decisions are big. What buttons you push, what works here, what works there. The Yankees need to keep the Rays in the ballpark. They need to get, I think, 5 innings out of Cole, 4 or 5 innings out of Cole to have a chance at winning this game. The other big one is 2-out hits. If the Yankees hit with 2 outs, they've had runners on base the entire series. If the Yankees can hit with 2 outs and they hit with runners on base no matter what the outs are, I think the Yankees are going to win this baseball game. I am going to predict that they do win the game because I picked them in 5 games as it is. Give me the Yankees 5-3 in this game tonight. Garrett Cole gives them just enough. The bullpen does just enough. But it's a dangerous game. It's a one-game thing. Anything can happen. Anybody can do anything. You have unsung heroes, etc. When it's just one game, who the hell knows what's going to happen? And also, be on the lookout here for how the base stealing goes. I mean, will somebody try to take a chance early to get jump on a huge lead? Jump out with a huge lead. That could be a big thing. Will Tampa maybe try to steal? Would if the Yankees get Brett Gardner on early, would he try to run early? That could be a big thing too, to try and kind of steal a run, get a lead, and give your pitcher a little bit more confidence with that shorter rest. So it's going to be fascinating. This is exactly what I expected to go 5 games. And if the Yankees move on, that Game 2 decision by Aaron Boone is going to come back and haunt him. If they lose, he's going to get hit with it, him and Brian Cash in the front office, no matter what. If they win, they're still going to get questioned because listen to this. Garrett Cole won't be ready until Game 4 of the ALCS against Houston. That hurts for the Yankees because he could have pitched 1, 4, and 7 ultimately. Now it turns out he might only be able to pitch 4 and 7, and 7 will be on short rest again. But hey, first things first, they got to get through a really, really good Rays team tonight. 5-3 Yankees is my prediction. And by the way, Whitey Ford, dead at the age of 91, and you know what? Yankees, go out and win it for him. Well, yeah, he's up there now in heaven watching this game tonight with Billy, Yogi, and Mickey. And I had a chance to interview Whitey 10 years ago. One of the most cherished moments of my life was sitting down for 4 or 5 minutes with him in Cooperstown. Just a special moment, and he's going to be missed. What a pitcher, what a player, what a competitor, what a human being. ML Sports Take here, brought to you by Empower Federal Credit Union, Bryant and Stratton College, and our good friends over at World of Beer Destiny USA. Make sure you get to the mall and go to World of Beer, try out all their unbelievable beers on tap, the great jumbo pretzel, and much, much more. World of Beer Syracuse is a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. You can go there and watch all the games as well. Speaking of which, as I always tell you, enjoy the games.